I came to the Cayman Islands because I'm on the board of a healthcare captive. So I was here for those days to be at the healthcare board meetings. At the end of our board meeting, I went up to exercise on the treadmill, and I had a sudden death arrest, cardiac arrest while I was on the treadmill. And fortunately for me, I ended up at Health City.
In the ambulance we went after 3 defibrillations and a lot of CPR, and we actually went to another hospital first where they stabilized him, and then we were transported here to Health City. Kitano, he works in the gym at the Ritz, and he's the one who saw my husband collapse and started CPR right away. And if it wasn't for his quick thinking and fast action, we would have looked at a totally different situation here.
After 3 sets of CPR, I decided to use the AED. So, and I told my colleague that he can peel off the cover for the pads. At that same time, luckily, one of the guests was a cardiologist. He came and he introduced and said, "I'm a cardiologist," and he took over the AED from my colleague and he pasted. And after that, we gave him like 2 shocks from the AED, and simultaneously he and myself did the CPR. Yeah, I am proud that I am able to do something for our guests.
And met Dr. Benoit and Dr. Ravi, and they explained the situation to me. And it was because of them I decided that I would stay here and have Leon receive his care here, because they just made me very comfortable with what they had to offer, and I really had a lot of trust in them because of the way that they treated me.
Dr. Benoit is a special guy.
Absolutely.
And
he's going to be our lifelong friend.
I suppose, yeah. I'm trying not to get emotional, but he has a gift that most people don't have. And there's his technical part, which is very gifted, but as a human being, he was great with her.
And the kids.
And sometimes that counts more.
So when he came here, he was on ventilator. His blood pressure was borderline. He was totally unconscious, not responding to even painful stimuli also. And our senior cardiologist, Dr. Ravi Kishore, was here, and immediately within 30 minutes he was taken to cath lab, and emergency angiogram was done. That showed very critical triple vessel disease. One of the arteries over the heart, that is called the left anterior descending artery, was totally occluded, and the other 2, that one on the right side of the heart and one on the behind the heart, were very critically stenosed or blocked, like more than 95%.
Dr. Ravi is really good at, as well as explaining what he was doing. I mean, my kids understood what was going on. My wife understood what was going on.
One of the arteries called the LAD, the so-called widowmaker of the heart, was totally blocked. So in order to kind of give him some better circulation, we tried to open that widowmaker, the left anterior descending coronary artery. We successfully managed to perfuse it and produce some flow. Once we established that, we had a team discussion, and we decided that the best option for him was to go for an urgent bypass surgery. Till that particular time, he was put on optimal medications to prevent further damage to the heart.
After he came to the ICU, within 2 hours he was extubated. That means he was taken out of the breathing machine, and his recovery was quite smooth and straightforward. Second day he was shifted out of the ICU to the ward, and the 4th day he got discharged from the hospital.
I couldn't have ever gotten anything more than I got. I'm amazingly pleased with my care. I'm a vascular surgeon at home, so I see plenty of patients after cardiac surgery, and my care, my recovery, in my opinion, was as good or better than anyone I've ever seen. I'm very impressed with this. In fact, our company will consider sending some of our patients here for their care, because the model here is a model that the United States healthcare system is striving to get to. Yeah, this actually was a beautiful recovery, because it was me and Judy and the 3 kids, And as the children had to go back to their jobs and their professions, it got down to just me and Judy again, which is how it started. So
Yeah,
we've had one long honeymoon,
we
right?
did, absolutely. I said, he really is my Christmas miracle. Don't cry.